Welcome back to our channel. In this second episode, we're still trying to catch up with time. Right now we are in our 11th day of crossing the Atlantic, 900 miles east of Barbados with very light wind conditions. We are wing on wing and trying to progress towards the beautiful islands of the Caribbean. We're going to catch up with time again and go back to last fall when we arrived in Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. We'll take you around the city, show you how we struggled to get the kids vaccinated for the yellow fever. And finally, I'll tell you about some little problem I had with our windlass, which didn't want to stop going up.
Listen!
So we started our sail from the northwest coast of Spain and went south towards Lisbon, which is the capital of this country, and we knew we were going to spend about 5 weeks over there in order to get our US visas.
Yep, it's made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good. It's quite pungent.
As we went up the Taj River that leads into the city, we saw some traffic again. We also saw some of the major historic buildings, the Torre de Belém and the Monument of the Explorers, which celebrates 500 years of maritime exploration around the world by the Portuguese nation. We had a great time sailing under the bridge of the April 25th revolution. And it may look strangely familiar because it is actually the same architect that built the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. We then arrived to our marina, where everybody was really helpful and nice. And if you look on the top left of the screen, you can see the sluices that are very narrow, 9.6 meters. This is to prevent the mud from getting in. And the boat is 7.8. So it was a tight fit, but we got in. And we had a great time there.
This is a very modern area of the city. It was built in '98 for the fair, but it's only offices and new buildings, so you have to go a little bit deeper in the city to find any type of business.
danno col posto anche loro.
We are leaving today one more time for the hospital and trying to get the yellow fever shot for the two kids, because it hasn't been very successful so far. We went there several times, but it didn't work out. So we're on our way to the cab and we will try to get there and to get them vaccinated before they go to areas where we actually need that shot.
They say into your
Yes.
romance came, and it came, and it came, and it came,
Okay.
and it came.
Centro de Saúde Centro.
Clémence, Nils, where are we going today?
In the hospital.
What's gonna happen there?
We're gonna get a shot for the yellow fever.
Yellow fever shots. Because we're going in tropical areas and you need that.
There's blood here.
Yeah, there's blood.
Yes, there's green here.
I'm quite nervous and scared.
They'll take good care of you.
You know that I hate needles.
Everybody hates needles. I don't know of someone who actually likes needles.
And I know, learn I know, learn I know, learn I know.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You are very strong. Strong. That's
Très bien. Fini.
it's okay. It's good.
I got the shot. My sister went for me because if she would hear me scream, she would not go after me, so she went before. And I think it hurt a little bit, but now I'm ready to go in the hot islands again and fight against the yellow fever.
So it's been a long process, but we've made it. So I just had a problem with the windlass. The chain counter that was installed is being returned as we speak, and I'm not sure if this is what caused it. I don't know why, but what happened is I had to lower the anchor to actually show it to you. If you remember in the first video, and what happened is that the anchor would not stop going up when I try to put it back in place. So I found some help on the internet, and it seems that the control box has 2 solenoids, and on this boat it is installed right here. So I already took it out. This is the inside of the well. Now the control box looks like this. Okay, so I already took out the 4 screws that are holding this control box. This what allows the windlass to go up and down. And I already lifted the lid before filming, so this was actually stuck against that. So I'm going to clean all of this and reinstall it, see how this works. So some carbon buildup. And you can smell too. There's a bit of a burn smell. Same for the other one. And what happened is I was bringing back the anchor up. I couldn't stop the chain from going up anymore. So it ended up bringing the chain in a little bit brutally, I might say. And the fuse melted, the 80 amp fuse. After the fuse melted, I disconnected everything, replaced it. So to protect the connections, I'm going to use the battery terminal connectors from CRC protector. Shake it, put a little bit of it. I'm doing this one-handed, so holding the camera. Wipe the excess, and I've been using that in the engine room on the batteries of the engines, and it's been working great. I have not seen any sign of corrosion. So I trust it to do the same job here, although I did not have any sign of corrosion there. This is just like belt and suspenders. Moment of truth. Going down, that's not an issue. Now let's see going up.
All right, problem solved. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. In the next episode, we'll leave Lisbon with our American visa and go to Madeira. We'll take you around in this beautiful island and also talk to you about homeschooling, or should I say boat schooling, something that is obviously very different from just letting your kids go at your local school. See you next week.
Missing someone with all your heart. Missing someone.